Good morning, children. I am Antesh, TPC High School, Valakire. I heartily welcome to online classes. Dear students, today we are discussing about the 10th standard third lesson, unit number 3. The title of the lesson is Gentleman of the Real Medium. Dear students, so this lesson is explain or describe the nativity of a place. That place is in the Mexico in United States. Before going to the lessons, dear students, we are talk about our author and author. So this lesson was written by Juan A. Cedillo. Who was Juan A. Cedillo? Why he was famous for? So what was his social service? Let us see, learn about the author. Juan A. Cedillo was born 1902 and died on 1980. He was in place of Mexico. Juan A. Cedillo was a lawyer and he was a narrator and he was a mediator. He had a public office in Mexico and he was solved or decided the legal case about the properties. So was very popular in Mexico. Dear students, this lesson is explains the nativity of the place of the in module. So one of the person, his name was Don Anselmo, lived there. He was a very gentleman. What do you mean by gentle? Gentle means soft, very cultured and good nature. Gentleman means a person who have good nature, sympathy, courtesy and good behavior. So that person was lived in the New Mexico. The New Mexico, the given video is in Santa Fe County of a place of Santa Fe County of New Mexico in United States. It is an hilly area. So that man was lived. His name was Don Anselmo. What was the name of the person? The person or gentleman name was Don Anselmo. So here we are using the term Don. It is not in a rowdyism, but it is a very respective or reverence word which used in the Spanish language. So we are using in Kannada, Srimati, Sri and Honorable, like that. So the Spanish were using that word is if Don means a sir. So he was the Don. He was everyone respected to the Don Anselmo in Rio Medio was an old man. So he was very good nature. So that lesson is a gentleman of Rio Medio. This is the third lesson, third chapter. So it's a very beautiful lesson, dear students. Let me see. But let me read the lessons. I read the lessons first. You underline so many new words. So and you find out the difficult words going to search or using the dictionary and the novels. So many words are new words here. So underline the words. That words are I written on the blackboard. One is negotiation and then killed hurry, wretched, quaint, creep, or arch. So these are the new words. So let us open your textbooks. So in a field number 45, I will start to read the lessons. The title of the lesson is Gentleman of Rio in Video. This was written by the author was, narrator was Johan E. Cedillo. Dear students, look out the first paragraph. It took months of negotiation to come to an understanding with the old man. He was in no hurry. That what he had the most of was time. He lived in Rio in Video, where his peoples had been for hundreds of years. He tilled the same land and had been tilled. His house was small and wretched, but quaint. The little creek ran through his land. His orchard was marbled and beautiful. Turn the page. Second paragraph. A day of the sale, he came into the office. His coat was old, green and faded. I thought of Senator Carter, who has been such a power with these peoples up there in the mountains. Perhaps it was one of his old Prince Albert. He wore clothes. They were old and torn. And his fingertips showed through them. He carried a cane, but it was only a skeleton of a worn-out umbrella. Behind him walked one of his innumerable kin, a dark young man with eyes like a geyser. This is over. Let us see third paragraph. The old man bowed to all of us in the room. Then he removed his hat and clothes slowly and carefully. Champlain once did that in a picture in a bank. He was an janitor. Then he handed his things to the boy who stood obediently behind the old man's chair. There was a great deal of conversation about the Raynald family. He was very proud of his large family. Finally, we got down to the business. Yes, he would sell as he had agreed for the $1,200. In cash, we would buy, and money was ready. Don Anselmo, I said to him in a Spanish, we have made a discovery. You remember that we sent that surveyor, that engineer up there to survey your land as to make her the deal. Well, he finds that you own more than 8 acres. He tells us that your land extended across that river, that you own almost twice as much as you thought. He didn't know that. And now, Don Anselmo, I added, these Americans are buona gente. They are good people, and they are willing to pay you for the additional land as well. At the same time, at the same rate per acre, so that instead of $1,200, you will get almost twice as much. And the money is here for you. Now I will start here. Dear students, let us turn the pages 45. I will explain. Listen carefully. Dear students, a man, I already told that, a man, his name was Don Ensemble, was giving the video. Look at the picture here. So this is the picture. So this is the hill, is the top of the hill. So this is the very wretched house, a very old and fascinated house. He was there. These are the planted trees, and this is the fields. This field measured 8 acres. He was the owner of the Don Ensemble. So he had a property in Rio and Medio. It's a very beautiful area, hilly region. Dear students, so but that man was very old. He was an aged, but he was not interested to sell Hari or Arjun. So there are many characters comes under this lesson. There are 3 lessons, 3 characters. One is gentleman. His name was Don Ensemble. Second one, Americans, the buyers of the lands. Americans were a family. So under dark gentleman, a aged eye. He was, and the main character or main role is the mediator and the narrator, the lawyer Ivan A. Sedillo. Ivan A. Sedillo played a very important role because Americans did not know the Spanish language. Don Ensemble did not know the American language. But Ivan A. Sedillo know about the language. So he was a mediator. He had an officer, and he was also a very famous lawyer. And he had an officer in Mexico, and he decided so many legal cases and solved the many legal cases. So hence in this lesson he was a mediator, as especially we say that in Kannada, the Madhyavarti ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ. So he convinced the Don Ensemble. It did take them so many years, so many months. After that, the Don Ensemble wanted to sell his property of 8 acres. So this take to the so many players. So they are come and asked, and they convinced, and what is the price. Today we are know that. So it is not too easy to property to buying and selling. So Americans were wishing to buying the land because it was a very good nature and very fertile land. So they are wanted to build a farm. So when before the Don Ensemble had a house with their land. It was a very beautiful farm. But afterwards, he was the mediator convinced the Don Ensemble. He wanted to sell his property to the Americans because the Americans were a good people and a good Bunajanta. So he wanted to sell his property. But gentleman is a soft, a good nature, sympathize, and then a very clean hand, very genius. So like that. So hence all of the Mexico peoples or the Mexicos were respected to the Don Ensemble. Dear students, so let us what happening in the selling of the property. The first paragraph explaining the how the Ensemble house was in Mexico. It took a many months negotiation. Negotiation means sandhana. So sandhana to come to an understanding with the old man. Here old man was the Don Ensemble. We already know that Anselmo was a aged and old man. He was very respected, very genuine, a good nature. I was a gentleman. So many native people are respected to the Anselmo, but he was not. So why it is take to the so many? What was the reason? Why it is the negotiation is a final official discussion. So official discussion means to selling of the property. It is accordingly to preparing of the paper deal. So the in the taluk office legislation. Yes. So but why he was not to hurry? Let we see that he was no hurry, but the old man was not even ready to say. He was not urgent. So hence it takes today so many months to convey for the old man to sell their property to Americans who convinced or negotiation or understanding to the Americans and the Don Anselmo, very good here. So what hurry means not urgent. What he had the most of was time. He lived up in Rio in Medio. So here the Don Anselmo lived in a small village, Santa Fe County in New Mexico, United States. It's a very beautiful place. So he lived so many years. So that he lived up in lived means at the top of the hills. It is covered with his property. So where his people had been for hundreds of years. Here his people means ancients. So he lived in the New Mexico where his ancestors, ಪೂರ್ವಜರು ಸಾವಿರಾರು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಹೊರಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬದುಕಿದ್ರಿಂದ. So the Don Anselmo was lived in that hilly region. One question is asking, why? Where Don Anselmo was lived or his ancestors were lived? So yes, write it. Don Anselmo and their ancestors lived in so many years in the Rio in Medio because it's a very beautiful place. It's a good nature. So they are built in one farm, very good farms like the Kaito a farm, it's agriculture land. So like that. So many years their ancestors were living. So in that farm he was also lived. So this paragraph explains his house. Let us say he tilled the same land. Tilled means plowing, farming. Tilled means so his ancestors were tilled the land. So Don Anselmo was also lived in there and he was also continuing there plowing or farming. Hence on the same land they had tilled. Their ancestors' main occupation is to agriculture. So when he had to the owner of the property, he was means the Don Anselmo was also tilled the land. Are you understood, my dear student? Yes. His house was small and rich. How his farmhouse? Let us the narrator explain here very beautiful the three words. The word is house was. His house is noun form. Was small. Small means it's a very small. Here his house was very small. And wretched. Wretched means unpleasant, not so good. So we are knowing in the our village areas there are many houses that are plastered with mud. So like that, his house was very unpleasant, not beautiful, but it was very attractive, rich. So the here the small, wretched. These are the good adjectives of and quaint. Quaint means unusual and attractive, especially than old-fashioned way. But it was very attractive and beautiful and fashioned. So like that in Halli Mane. So we are already know that there are like what are the type of house we know in the old, like that in Tirthali sites or the Alnadi regions. So that type of them, but it is not a modern building, but it is a old unpleasant, but it is very beautiful because of so many planted trees are the surroundings. So they are made in a good garden. So in the forms. So here the narrator explained the how the Anandsamlo house was. So he explained or described or narrative that its house was very small and but it was unpleasant, but it is very attractive, a fashioning the way. So the word, these are all small, wretched and quaint. So these are the three adjectives. Here, dear students, what do you mean by the adjective? What are adjectives? So we are already knowing it. It's a adjective is a word. It's one of the parts of speech. So adjective refers to the quantity and qualities of noun, or describes or explain the noun or pronoun, or explain the subject. We know. So here house is a noun form, but small and wretched and quaint are the three adjectives. Are you okay? Are you understood, my dear student? What are the three words using the narrator here? So the